Hey everyone, Pika here, and welcome to my second ever Q&A video. Back at the start of Scorpio season, I opened the Q&A up via community post, and now that my birthday is finally here, it's time for me to answer all the questions I got. I got some great questions, so let's not waste any more time and jump straight into it. Here we go! Sonoan Vulpix asks, who are your top 5 Annie-Poke characters and why? Well, for the Ashname, my top 5, starting with my top favorite, are Go, most relatable, Ash, childhood hero, Dawn, best Poke Girl in my opinion, Brock, hilarious and iconic, and Misty, an absolute icon, especially in the original 4Kids dub. Rest in peace, Rachel Lillis. Honorable mention goes to the Team Rocket trio for being iconic and hilarious, again, especially in the original 4Kids dub. For Horizons, in no particular order, Liko, relatable, Roy, adorable and reminds me of my OC Orange if Orange was more social and liked food. Dot, also relatable. Amethio, his arc is amazing. I used to not like him, but now I love him. And Freed, he's just really cool, okay? Sometimes that's all that's needed for me to like a character. What are your thoughts on Legends ZA? I love it, and I'm addicted to it. Every day on that game I'm doing whatever side missions or research quests I'm tasked with, as well as battling every night in battle zones to earn points and money. I'm so addicted to exploring Lumiose I haven't even beaten the main story yet. What would you like to see in Gen 10? Never really gave that much thought, honestly, since I don't have a Switch 2 and most likely won't be able to get one for a while. So I try not to think too much about games I can't play. But I guess if I had to pick something, I loved Scarlet and Violet, so maybe more of the open world, open exploration stuff. Also, a bit of a break from addressing the subject of death. Pokemon has been leading a bit too far into that for my liking as of late. Anonymous 32910 asks, what is your favorite and least favorite new Mega Evolution from Legends ZA? Favorites. I have multiple. Hawlucha, it's really cool looking. Dragonite, it's adorable and I love the Red Bull memes it's been featured in. The Kalos starters, they all look so cool. And the 2 Raichu that haven't even been released yet, but I'm already planning on trying both of them out when the DLC comes out. I got the DLC pre-ordered and everything. Least favorite, Malamar. That thing is just way too creepy and terrifying for my liking, especially with its mind-controlling powers. I wouldn't want a Pokemon taking over my free will, no thank you. I'm staying far away from Mega Malamar and I'm not using one on my team either. What region would you want to get a new Legends game, past or future, next? Maybe Unova in the past. I think seeing the original dragon would be cool and interesting. What's an underappreciated Pokemon you wish got more attention? I'm honestly not the best person to ask about this, because whenever I'm asked this question, my mind completely stops working and crashes like a computer with a hard drive failure. I've been asked this before multiple times, and it always happens every time without fail. This time is no different. I'm sorry about that. I did try to think of an answer, but my mind just wouldn't have any of it. There's just too many Pokemon now to keep track of off the top of my head. When did you create Orange and what is he inspired by? I created Orange in October of 2021. I don't usually talk about him on here. I mostly save all the Orange stuff for Tumblr. So this may be the first some of my viewers are hearing about him. So for those who don't know, Orange is an original character I created for the Pokemon Adventures manga universe. He is from Viridian Forest but moves to Sinnoh when he's 8 years old. He's autistic and he can talk to Pokemon thanks to being a child of Viridian Forest, which means he was born with the mysterious psychic powers of the forest. It's a manga exclusive thing. And to answer your question, he wasn't really inspired by anything. I just thought, what if I made an original character with the same powers as Yellow, and Yellow was like a big sister figure to this character, because I think she'd make a great big sister with how sweet and caring she is. And I made him autistic because I'm autistic myself and I can't write neurotypical characters to save my life. I will say, though, that his autistic traits are based off of my own, as well as a dash of my brother's traits, too. But yeah, I save all the orange stuff for Tumblr, so if you're curious, feel free to go find me over there. I go by PikaTrainer99 over there, too, and the profile pic is the same as it is here. I also post fanfics featuring Orange on AO3. Again, same username and profile pic. So if you want to check out my work, please feel free to do so. What do you think of AZ and Floette's story? Very emotional. That's all I'm gonna say. That scene in X and Y where Floette comes back and AZ says, "It's been 3,000 years," just every single time it gets me. Kinda makes me wish that the "it's been 3,000 years" line wasn't made into a meme, but I can't be too mad because it does make the perfect meme template. Do you think the game should have voice acting? This is kinda difficult to answer. On one hand, the characters' mouths moving with no words coming out is weird, especially Piers and his singing in Sword and Shield. I think no voice acting worked just fine for the top-down chibi era of Gen 1 to 6, but it's just been kinda weird without anything coming out of the characters' actually moving mouths from Gen 7 and onward. On the other hand, as someone who has a massive passion for voice acting, I find it fun to create my own voices for the characters when I read the dialogue in the game, either in my head or out loud. I don't know. I just have a lot of fun creating character voices, but that's just me. Also, there's always the possibility of the voice acting being bad, and I really don't want people to be complaining about bad voice acting when they've been wanting voice acting for years at this point. Because it seems like whenever Pokemon gives us something we've been asking for, this fandom just finds something else to complain about regarding the very thing they asked for that was finally implemented. This is why I often find myself distancing myself from the general Pokemon fandom and consider myself just one singular fan instead of part of the huge group. I hate toxicity. Naminsky1A asks, I probably butchered that, I'm sorry. What's your favorite Pokemon video game? Any of the Sinnoh games. I have a massive Sinnoh bias. Also, either of the Legends games. I really like the Legends games. What's your favorite electric-type Pokemon? I really like Luxray, and Zeraora, and Palmet. And of course, the Pikachu line is my comfort line, so I obviously love all of them as well, including Alolan Raichu and the new Mega Raichu forms. Ollie3784 asks, of course, what is your favorite Pokemon? Infernape. It's just awesome. It's got a cool design. It's super fun to use in game. It's got a very wide move pool. It can be used as a mixed attacker. It's fast and hits pretty hard. I loved it and its story arc from Chimchar to Infernape in the anime, and I tend to really like fire types. What's your favorite Pokemon game? Do you think Legend ZA is a fair competitor? Because all I've been hearing about is how bad it is. As I said before, my favorite game would have to be any of the Sinnoh games, since that's my favorite region and I'm biased towards it as a result. As for Legend ZA, I've been loving it. I find it very addicting, very easy to get lost in. A little advice for dealing with haters: ignore them, and don't let their words and opinions take away something you enjoy. Your favorite Poke anime character, and have you watched Horizons? Go is my all-time favorite Pokemon anime character. He's just so relatable and adorable, and I headcanon him as autistic because of how relatable he is. He has so many autistic traits, it's insane. As for Horizons, I've watched up until the Laqua arc ended. I haven't watched Mega Voltage yet because I needed to take a break from the show for personal reasons. I did enjoy the Laqua arc, though. Do you like to ship characters, or is that not your thing? If so, what's your favorite one? I'm not usually one to ship characters, but I do have a few that I like. For the anime, it's easily Sato Go. They're just perfect for each other. For the manga, it's Entourage shipping, which is a poly ship between the three Sinnoh Dex holders, Diamond, Pearl, and Platinum. since I live by the rule of do not separate them. Your favorite Pokemon anime series? Journeys because of Go. Seriously, I watched it more for Go than I did for Ash. And Diamond and Pearl because of Chimchar's story arc and Ash and Paul's rivalry. Also Dawn. Just Dawn. Dawn is awesome. I love Dawn. What's your favorite Pokemon type? My favorite type? Ooh, that's a hard one. I don't know if I can pick just one, so here's 3 I really like. Fire, Electric, and Dragon. I almost always have those 3 types on every team in every game. Okay, I have a lot of questions, but that's probably enough for both of us. That's okay, these were great questions. Thank you. Victoria F2Z7B asks, what is your favorite Go quote? Call me basic all you want, but it's gotta be, it's my future and I can hold it in the palm of my hand. It's just so inspiring, makes me want to chase my dreams and make them come true one day. And it also makes me believe that one day I can escape the chokehold my controlling parents have on my life and do whatever I want to do for once, without anyone controlling me, telling me no, or holding me back. Those are all the questions I got this time around. If you have any more questions for me that didn't get answered here, feel free to leave them in the comments below and or in the chat if you're at the premiere, and I'll answer them. Thank you for watching, and have a great day. Till next time, Pika out.